Hello everyone. Today is the day where I mark history in my legacy. Today is finally the day where you will see what my new indie-created web series, The Vehicular Testing Human, looks like for the very first time. Other than those 2 frames that I revealed, but they were only minor breadcrumbs, except the second frame, which basically reveals something important in the universe. But there's a good reason why I've been doing it like this, sharing minor frames instead of actual footage or stills showing important things like the characters and stuff. A very good reason, and you will most definitely know why after you watch the trailer. Before I press the play button, let's take a quick look at what my previous project looked like. Yeah, it may have aged somewhat badly, I guess. It is most definitely enough to make someone mildly confused of what they're even looking at. But the people who've had history with it didn't really care that much of how it looked. Well, today, sort of, but I'll get to that in a bit. By putting their mindset into, this is a low-budget indie-created web series, so let's at least admire the well-made parts of it. That's why, although the VTH movie, if I'm being completely honest as the creator of it, is kind of bad, but it did end up causing a few good things to happen that I'm pretty sure I may or may not have talked about numerous times already. It made a change. But it didn't change the fact that people still underestimate it for its quality, leading to me feeling like I'm getting underestimated since I made it. But I don't take that as an offense. Instead, that is just my key to improvement. Stuff like that motivates me to strive to make something that will get the same person or people to go, holy shit. But if it doesn't end up doing that, that's fine, because I'll keep going anyway. With that being said, I am very excited to finally show you all this trailer and how much I evolved since the VTH movie. Enjoy the trailer to The Vehicular Testing Human.
NovaCorp, a company aiming to build the future.
Artificial intelligence in the 80s has never been more possible. I, Dr. Edward Jones, from NovaCorp, present to you the Vehicular Testing Human.
Little does the public know, that thing is literally possessed.
We have successfully reached the peak of our AI technology, also with our brand new Vehicular Testing Human 2.
Hello, I'm... Shrek.
Two revolutionary droids that are built to drive vehicles. No other purpose.
You know what? I'm tired of hiding.
revolutionary droids that are built to drive vehicles. No other purpose.
So, how'd you like that crappy Roblox stop motion animation? In all seriousness, what you just witnessed for the very first time from me is 100% 3D animation that is actually in full motion. I am proud to officially say that this was animated in Blender. That's right. By now, it should be very obvious as to why I've been keeping the visuals of this series a very huge secret. Because this is the very first time I've ever showcased anything like this on my channel. And why I showed useless things like trees, because it was enough to confuse someone with whether it was made in Roblox or not. And also to the ones on Discord who actually peeked at the file names of the two frames, I tricked the living hell out of you. To anyone who may not see it as a big deal, it is here on this channel. Because I've been wanting to use Blender for my projects since the very beginning. Many years back into phase 1 of my channel, making this project so far my magnum opus on my channel. And I strongly believe that it will undoubtedly make a change as much as its older brother somehow did. This would not have been possible without the help of VTH 223 himself. And by the way, I was originally going to do this whole thing entirely by myself, but if I wanted to make it look like this, or this, or this, then I definitely needed some help to achieve that. So I cannot thank him enough for helping me to finally make this dream that I've had for basically more than half a decade finally come true. Also, did you know that my profile picture this entire time was made in Blender? As well as the little animated sequence from my comeback video that revealed the series? All done entirely by yours truly. Definitely do expect me to use Blender for any other future projects that I'll make here on this channel. Of course, if you've seen the trailer, you may or may not have noticed that the animation in some parts is still a little imperfect, but hey, the VTH movie wasn't perfect either, and people still liked it. And I really hope that you do not have this mindset of, but it's actual 3D animation now, so it has to be perfect. First of all, be grateful that it looks like this and not this. Second of all, if you do have that mindset, that's just your fault for watching too many damn Pixar movies. You know what? Just go ahead and watch a Pixar movie instead if you want to be like that. Also, with this project being made in Blender, it also explains why I can't really specify an exact release date. That's why you saw early 2023 at the end instead of a specific date. As you may suspect, this takes a lot more time and work than the VTH movie episodes. One more thing. Not only did I animate it and edit the trailer itself, but I even made that banger music that you heard throughout the half end of the trailer. With all this, I'm pretty sure it's not hard to see at all that I have lots of potential as a future filmmaker. And if you're a person looking for someone like me for your project or something like that for whatever reason, I'm sorry, but I'll most likely instantly decline. Anyways, with this trailer out and the visuals of this series finally revealed, I can finally answer a lot more questions surrounding it. So feel free to ask any more questions about it in the comments or my Discord server. Link in the description. Thank you all for being part of this moment with me. With what you've seen so far, I hope it has maybe made you at least a little more excited for the VT Human. It is so far my most ambitious project and my best one yet. For all the people who's been around since the VTH movie, I can definitely confirm you will most likely enjoy the first episode of the VT Human when it's complete. Thank you all for tuning in.